Hi, I wanted to share with you a little 10-minute mindful mobility sequence. This can fit into any part of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you feel like you need to shift some energy, to release any emotion, or just generally, mobilizing the joints and hydrating the fascia and just feeling lighter and healthier in your body. So let's come on up to our feet. You don't need any equipment, just a bit of space around you, and yeah, just a willingness to move. So nice and easy. Little bounce in the knees, swing of the arms. Yeah, and some deep breaths. Just breath flows free and easy. Maybe you want to sigh out a little bit. So what I've got here going on is a little double bounce in the knees, yeah? So I don't know whether you can see a little double bounce in the knees and a swing of the arms. And you might turn this swing of the arms then to sort of crisscross over the chest, just to get into different parts of the shoulders. I want to take it out wider. It's that little bounce all the time in the knees as you breathe and move. Bring them back. Changing it up slightly and just swinging the arms. So I bounce and swing. And it's like the momentum of the bounce is lifting the arms. So I'm not working hard into the muscles of my shoulders. I'm just this rocking little twist in the torso. Nice and light, nice and easy. The point of this is it doesn't require a lot of effort. It doesn't require a lot of planning. It's just simply moving the body and freeing up some space, freeing up some energy. Yeah, let's take that into a bit of a twist. So I'm going to take my legs out a little bit wider, just always moving, lifting up the heel. And just again, momentum is taking the arms, swinging them around, and maybe they come up a little higher. Breathing soft and deep the whole time, just twisting through the body. Yeah, beautiful. We'll bring that to a pause and just a little bounce in the heels. So I'm just shifting my body weight side to side, lifting and lowering the heels. So it sends like a shock down through the body. It's like we're just trying to shrug off. Oh, shrug off anything that feels heavy, releasing our roles, responsibilities, and anything that's sitting heavy on our shoulders. Yeah, so the hips are moving side to side, breathing in, breathing out. Yeah, nice, free and easy. A little bounce, a little sway, and a little shrug. And just freestyle this now, What feels good? Do you want to, like you're throwing stuff away, shrugging stuff off, and just generally feeling a little bit freer, lighter in your body as you bounce and you sway. Get the shoulders involved, get the rib cage involved, the spine involved as we bounce and we shrug and we sway, and maybe fluttering the lips, wiggling the face, coming down, little shrug, little sway, little shrug. Breathing in, breathing out. And then come to a pause, maybe just sway still as we start to make little circles with the head, one way and then the other. Just nice and loose and free and easy, turning the head side to side. So this is just mobility, yeah? We're not trying to get a big full range stretch. This is more about releasing tension and hydrating the fascia. So all that connective tissue, that web of tissue that connects everything through the body. It holds the water and believed to hold our emotions and our feelings. So we're just trying to loosen that off. Maybe little figure eights with the head and then come into the shoulders and just nice and light, pulling the shoulders up, back and down. Breathe. And then forwards. And the whole arm and the wrist, the elbow joints. Beautiful. And then down to figure eights in the hips. Yeah, so you can spiral the wrists here if you want. Wiggle the fingers. Think about all the joints in the fingers and the wrists. Down through the hips, the knees, the ankles. Taking these figure eights in both directions, which requires a little bit of coordination. There we go, beautiful. And then down to the knees. So just stepping out, just circling round with the knee. And again, that's coming up into the hip joint, into the knee, and down to the ankle, switching sides, so stepping out, and just little circles. So the movements are quite small, they're quite soft, they're quite gentle. It's just a little bit of a shake out, and that's what we're going to do next. So coming into the lower body and shaking out. A little bit of gentle movement to wake up the body, to lift the spirits. Just get out of your head, get out of the busyness of your brain, different parts of the day, and just shake off. Fluttering the lips. Breathing deeply. So be careful not to hold the breath, just to keep the breath flowing. Flicking the wrist, shaking into the hips, shaking down the leg, into the torso, into the shoulders, maybe gently into the head. Oh, big sigh, that audible release. Ah, opening the jaw, releasing tension in the face. Ah. And then to finish, a little moving meditation. So feet planted. We inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Cross over at the head, and we exhale, bend the knees, hinge at the hips and come all the way down, sweeping the floor. Inhale to come back up again. Arms cross overhead. I'll just turn to the side so you can see what's happening in my hips and in my knees, folding all the way down as you breathe out. Pressing into the floor with the heels strong in the legs, breathing in. Breathing out. I'll just do this a couple more times, syncing breath and movement. On this next inhale, we'll reach up, grow as tall as you can, stretch and lengthen, really open across the chest. Maybe leaning back ever so slightly if that feels good. And then open up across the heart space. Really squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open the hands, stretch the palms back so we're getting into the wrist joints again. And just let the arms settle here so we're opening across into the heart space. Grounding down through the feet just to settle and recalibrate as we breathe into the heart space. Maybe tucking the chin slightly to lengthen and soften through the back of the neck. Filling the back of the body with the breath as you breathe in and breathe out. And then left hand comes to the heart, right hand down to the belly. Dipping the chin, softening or closing the eyes. Connecting with your heartbeat. You're in a rhythm. Allowing your body to make sense of this short bit of movement. As you breathe and ground and give thanks to yourself for taking this little bit of time for you. And we'll close there. Thank you guys. Well done.